Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. My name is Muhammad Faiz bin Sulaiman, metric number 291081. Today, we are diving into a critical topic that affects the heart of millions of nations, the war on sugar. This campaign represents the collective effort by our government, health organizations, and communities to reduce the consumption of added sugars. Its response to alarming health concerns such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, all of which have been linked to high sugar intake.
My name is Abdul Muiz bin Abdul Shukri, metric number 290915. Let's begin by understanding the scale of the problem. Malaysia has one of the highest rates of diabetes in Asia, with nearly 3.9 million people affected as of recent study. Obesity rates are also on the rise, with more than half of our population being overweight or obese. These health issues are not just statistics, they represent real-life effects. Families burdened by healthcare costs a significant strain on our public health system.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Rosmali Sawati binti Muhammad, number matrix 291096. So where is all this sugar coming from? These primary sources are obvious: sugaring drinks, snacks and desserts. However, added sugar can also be found in less obvious products such as bread, sauce and even some canned vegetables. The average Malaysia consumes about 20-40 pounds of sugar daily, for exceeding the World Health Organization's recommendations of no more than 2 pounds per day.
In response to this, the Malaysian government has taken several steps to curb sugar consumption. For example, the introduction of the sugar tax in 2019 was a significant move. This tax applies to sweetened beverages, encouraging manufacturers to reduce the sugar content in their product or face higher costs. Yearly reports suggest a positive impact, with some companies reformulating their product to lower sugar content.
Additionally, public health campaigns like the War on Sugar initiative aim to educate the public about the dangers of excessive sugar intake. This campaign often targets schools, encouraging healthier eating habits from a young age. For instance, the Healthy Plate Malaysia initiative promotes balanced meals with more fruit and vegetables, fewer carbohydrates and minimal sugar.
But the government is not fighting this war alone. Communities and corporations are also playing a crucial role. For example, many schools have adopted sugar-free policies, banning sugary drinks and snacks for canteens. This not only help reduce sugar intake but also set a precedent for healthy choice in everyday life.
Moreover, some local food and beverage companies have taken voluntary steps to reduce sugar in their product. For instance, popular brands have introduced low sugar or sugar-free options in response to consumer demand. This shows a shift in public awareness and the power of consumer choice in driving change.
True, sugar is everywhere, in our drinks, snacks and even foods we will expect. It's no longer just a sweet treat but a daily habit for many. But what if the habit is more harmful than we realize? What is leading to a health crisis that we only now beginning to understand?
I used to drink sugary sodas every day. It was just part of my routine, but I didn't realize how much it was affecting my health. When I decided to cut back, it was tough at first, but the difference it made was incredible.
As a parent, I was worried about my kids' sugar intake. We started making small changes, like swapping sugary snacks for fruit, and it made a huge difference in their energy and mood.
A few years ago, my cousin, who was only in her early 30s, was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. She had always had a sweet tooth, regularly consuming sugary drinks and snacks. It was not until her diagnosis that she realized the impact of her sugar intake. In fact, a recent study revealed that nearly 18.3% of adults in Malaysia are diabetic, one of highest rate of Asia.
The issue isn't just about individual health, it's about the health of our society. As a nation, we are facing an epidemic of lifestyle-related diseases. The government has taken notice and incentives like the sugar tax were introduced to curb sugar consumption, but more needs to be done, starting with education and awareness about the danger of sugar.
As we know, treating chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease is expensive. In 2020 alone, the Ministry of Health reported spending over Rm 2 billion on diabetes-related care. Consider the economic burden this places on our healthcare system. These funds could have been allocated to other pressing health issues or even used to improve healthcare infrastructure. But instead, they are being funneled into managing diseases that in many cases are preventable through simple lifestyle change.
I remember attending a health fair in Kuala Lumpur last year, where I met a doctor who works in public hospital. She told me about the growing number of young patients coming in with diabetes-related complications. She emphasized how prevention, especially reducing sugar intake, could save countless lives and billions of ringgit. If we as a society make a concerted effort to reduce sugar intake, we can significantly cut down of these healthcare costs. More importantly, we can improve the quality of life for millions of Malaysians.
To combat this, the government has introduced measures like the sugar tax on sugary drink. However, the battle against sugar is not just about policy, it's about changing mindset and behavior. We need to educate our communities on the danger of sugar and promote healthier alternatives.
As we are heard, the issue of sugar consumption is significant. But how do we encourage people to make healthier choices? One effective strategy is through public education campaigns. This campaign can raise awareness about the health risks associated with excessive sugar intake and provide practical tips for reducing sugar in our diets.
For example, in school, we can introduce programs that teach children about nutrition and the importance of a balanced diet. This could involve hand-on activities like cooking classes, where children learn to prepare meals with less sugar. Schools could also implement sugar-free day, encouraging students to bring healthier snacks from home.
In addition to school, local community centers can play a vital role. We can organize health talk and workshop led by nutrition and healthcare professionals. This season can provide valuable information on reading food label, understanding hidden sugar, and making smart food choice.
Furthermore, community gardens are another great initiative. By growing their own fruit and vegetables, residents can have access to fresh, healthy produce, reducing their dependence on processed foods, which often contain high amount of added sugar.
To see how these strategies work in practice, let's look at some examples and success stories. In Penang, a community health program was launched where local volunteers, known as health champions, we trained to educate the neighbors about healthy eating habits, including reducing sugar intake. This grassroots approach led to a noticed decrease in the consumption of sugary drinks in the community.
Another successful incentive was the Healthy Ramadan campaign in Kelantan during the fasting months. The campaign focused on promotion healthcare less sugary option for iftar meal. The campaign used social media, local radio, and community events to spread in message, resulting in positive response from the public.
Moreover, individual stories are powerful. Take the case of Mr. Ahmad, a father of 3 from Selangor. After attending a community workshop on reducing sugar, he made change to his family diet. By cutting down on sugary drinks and snacks, his children's health improved, and they even performed better in school due to increased energy level and better concentration.
Examples show that when communities come together to promote healthy lifestyle, real change is possible. It's about creating an environment where healthy choices are easy and accessible.
The war on sugar in Malaysia is not just a battle against a single ingredient. It's a movement toward healthier living for all. By educating our communities, implementing effective strategy, and sharing success story, we can encourage people to reduce their sugar intake and lead healthier life.
Let's all take part in this initiative, starting with our own families and communities. Together, we can make a difference in the health and well-being of our society. Let's commit to reducing sugar in our diet, not just for our own health, but for the well-being of our entire society.
Join us in the fight against sugars. Let's take the journey together for ourselves, our families, and our future. The war on sugar is not just about saying no to sweet. It's about saying yes to a healthy life. Thank you for watching. Let's make a healthy choice today. War on sugar. Thank you.